On a glorious journey to great academic heights, you need a university that will guarantee hopes of employment without sweltering in a pool of job hunts. I present to you Ndejje University. We are an Anglican university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balima Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
This week,
it's more important if we can work strategically to grow the game, which they have done well. They have worked very well with the Chinese embassy in growing the game of football. They have managed to establish a league.
We are very grateful to all the participating players, the various clubs, and all the managers who have supported the athletes.
The men's individual category was won by Thomas Keddy of Stroke Woodball Club with 97 points, while Sophie Namudu won the women's individual club with 66 points.
To win, it has been really patience. It has been God with us, and then I think it has been our persistence to do it.
Coming up, Guild aspirants stand by their manifestos ahead of the elections. Traffic police reports improved discipline among bus drivers during the Easter season. And in sports, Chibuli Secondary School crowned the champion of the Uganda Muslim Association Games. This and much more on Live at 8. Welcome to Ndejje University Television. My name is LONA KASASA Jemima, and this is live at 8. Here are the news in details. With the elections around the corner, the Guild presidential aspirants are rallying their supporters to turn up in big numbers in order to take part of the voting come the 14th to the 15th of April 2023. The aspirants continue to stand by their manifestos so as to bring change to Ndejje University. Ansle Mojaru with more of this story.
It's only 3 days to the Guild elections at Ndejje University, where students will empower their aspirants through casting their votes on the 14th and the 15th of April. Talking to some of the aspirants, they have shared their campaign experience.
So far, the campaigns are not bad. I haven't received that negative energy. This, as much as people have lost hope in politics, but there is still some little hope. And I'm encouraging you, let's not lose the hope. We can still make it.
So far the campaigns are very good. We are trying our level best. However, we call upon the EC to do a lot of mobilization. This is not our duty as candidates to tell that we are supposed to vote on this. Yes, we are doing our best as leaders, but we also need the support from the EC, that is the Electoral Commission. They should be making drives around informing people about the election period, because for us, you know, Ndejje University has different campuses. You find today I'm at main campus, another day I'm here at Kampala campus, and they are at graduate school. We're having different faculties.
With different teams rallying behind their supporters, the different followers give their reasons for supporting their candidates.
Honorable Kamkama Oscar, there is a formula that he developed, the one that he has been using all the time, the formula of FAT. Honorable Kamkama Oscar, in that formula, he summarized his formula in using three characters, F, A, and T. With F, meaning faithful. Honorable Kamkama Oscar has always been faithful, and he is faithful that we as the students' body of Ndejje University will trust him with a power and mandate to go and represent us in the as Vice Guild President. Not only is he faithful that we as the students' body will put him there, but he's also faithful that he's going to work hand in hand with the school administration to make sure and negotiate for better policies. The next letter of A, Honorable Kamkama Oscar, is always available. That is the most testimony I personally can give, and all the students that have tested him, he's always available. And in the same vein, he will always be available, not only to forward our issues to the administration, but also to give us feedback on what he has been told. In that negotiation process, he will go through with the administration to make sure that Ndejje is a better institution, not only for us, the students, but also a better institution for the administration to enjoy. The last letter of T, standing for teachable. Honorable Kamkama Oscar is ready and more willing to learn from us.
He attended different conferences for engineers. Actually, put it in mind that he was not funded by the university, but it was from his pocket that he could fund himself, go represent the university. So if somebody could passionately do it for the university regardless, then what of when he's given an office whereby he can ably serve? My brothers, my sisters, education members, and also members from different faculties, Wambale Joab is the candidate, the capable candidate.
Kamkama Oscar being the Vice Guild President, and he has been with us since year one. We know him as been a coordinator to us, has been there with us in everything we are doing. So we know what he's capable of doing. He will do a lot of things once he's a Vice President, since before even being a Vice President has been doing great things. If you come to Kampala campus and ask how has the Kamkama Oscar been performing in his leadership of coordinator, has done very good things, has helped most of us, has defended most of Kampala campus students, and we hope that with the same spirit, once put into power as the Vice Guild President, he will do exactly and more than what he's doing.
Supporting a candidate takes a lot of sacrifice to make the candidate win. The different campaign agents tell us how they are prepared for the elections.
My team at Kampala campus, So already organized, and we are ready to run that activity on 14th and 15th very well, without any fear or any problem. We are ready, even though we are getting more difficulties and problems from opponents, but still we are not leaving our journey as agents. So we shall do what is needed to be done, so long as we can do what is right. So we want change. We don't want to come and be forced by people who will not help Ndejje University tomorrow. So we want a candidate who will come tomorrow.
We are voting on 14th for day program, and on weekend program we are voting on 15th. And I'm trying to encourage all of you to come and support Gambare Joab, the next Vice Guild President. I think he's going to change our Ndejje University into a favorable university for every student. Thank you all. Come 14th and 15th, give support our Vice Guild President.
As the time is ticking for the voting date, the candidates had this to say to their voters.
Yes, what we call action, not just speaking words. Members, I want to inform you that it's the guilty body that is responsible for all challenges we are facing today. It's not the top management. Why do I say that? Because we have seen the guilty body releasing a budget of over 96 million, meaning the top management is supporting the guilty body, but the guilty body is not there for us. And this is the time for us as Ndejje University students to speak for ourselves through Gambare Joab as your next Vice Guild President. I promise you that we are going to be given the respect we deserve. Let them be the top management. Trust me, they are going to give us the respect, because I'm going to be there as a bridge in everything.
I know we can do better than this. I'm calling upon you that both the weekend programs, the day program students, kindly let's vote for Kamkama Oscar, the dependable leader, for the next, to be the next Vice Guild President of Ndejje University, and to see how best we can make things better than how they were before. I won't talk a lot because they can mean to say a lot, but I'm telling you, I'm ready to do the work just like I've been doing before.
The elections at Ndejje University are in the evening, since the students' fraternity will be voting this week on Friday for the day learners and on Saturday for the weekend learners. Students are rallying behind their different candidates with hope that they will bring change at the institution. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Anselm. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni met and held discussions with India's External Affairs Minister on the 10th of April at Rajtura in Chiruhura district. The meeting was held in order to strengthen the bilateral relations between Uganda and India. Let's have more of the story.
President Museveni said Uganda and India have enjoyed good bilateral relations for a long time, and he was happy to receive the minister in Uganda. During the discussions, President Museveni assured the visiting minister that Uganda was open to work with India in the field of minerals and agribusiness as far as value addition is concerned.
We have got a number of steel mills which recycle scrap. But recycled scrap is not as good as integrated steel mill.
Yes.
From the very good iron ore which we have here.
Correct.
But now we finally have managed to get somebody. But I had started long ago talking with Tata and so on. And, but this is just one example, like steel industry for the hinterland of Africa.
The president also assured Dr. Jaishankar that there is an advantage of working with Uganda due to the availability of a wider and ready market for products.
So when you invest in Uganda, or any one of them, you have the whole market of Uganda, the market of East Africa, the market of the whole of Africa. We have now overtaken India in population, because although Africa is 12 times bigger than India, until recently, India has been having a bigger population than Africa.
On his part, Dr. Jaishankar suggested that Uganda should from time to time send a delegation to India to interest Indians in the possible business opportunities in Uganda.
We are also interested in expanding our cooperation, seeing other areas where we can be of mutual help, any projects which your excellency feels we can undertake, any way we can contribute to the development of your country. It will be a practical way of expressing our solidarity and friendship.
The minister also said that India is trying to increase the importation of millet, noting that if there is a way Uganda can work with this country over the issue, they will be grateful. The meeting was attended by Foreign Affairs Minister Honorable Ndejje Odong and the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs Honorable Vincent Sempija Mulangachi. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
During the Easter holidays, many people travel up country and drivers often drive recklessly on the roads. In a press conference held at Nakuru Police Headquarters, the traffic police spokesperson Farida Nampima noted that human errors are the most cause of road accidents. Sarah Chirabo has the details.
While giving Easter report about the road users, the Directorate of Traffic and Road Safety appreciated the medium bus and bus drivers for the discipline they showed during Easter.
The pedestrians accounted for the highest number of persons killed, contributing to 32.4%, followed by motorcyclists, who accounted for 27%. Passengers in other vehicles accounted for 21.6%. Passengers on motorcycles accounted for 8.1%. Passengers in light omnibus accounted for 5.4%. And we have no passengers that died in the medium omnibus and heavy omnibus. So we thank all those people who drive coasters and buses for the discipline you exhibited during this Easter season. Keep it up. We have to reduce the crashes on the roads.
According to the traffic police spokesperson Farida Nampima, the causes of accident, especially on highways, are from reckless driving. Therefore, direct drivers on the right way of overtaking.
Most people don't know how to drive on the dual carriage, and a lot of lives are being lost on those roads. How do you use the dual carriage? You should always drive in the left-hand lane when driving on a dual carriage. In Uganda, we keep the left. You have to drive in the outer lane. I want to clarify this today. A lot of people are messing up those roads. When you're driving on that dual carriage, you're supposed to drive in the outer lane. You have to keep the left lane. The inner lane is supposed to be left open and empty for overtaking cars or those turning off. So when we are overtaking, we should always follow 1, the mirror, 2, you should signal, 3, you should maneuver, then you proceed. If you follow that routine, we can have safer roads, especially on the express and on the bypass.
In addition, drivers and passengers are advised to make a use of the seating belts while traveling.
While driving on the road or when seated in the car, it's a must to put on your seat belt. We should beckon wherever we are in the vehicles. Wear your seat belt. Either you're a passenger in front or behind, or you are the driver, the seat belt is a must. Don't wear this seat belt because of the traffic officer. Wear the seat belt for your own safety.
Pedestrians are also cautioned to always value their lives by using the footpath and leave the road to vehicles.
While walking along the road, use the footpath if there is one. If there is no footpath, walk along the right edge of the road, facing vehicles that are coming towards you. All pedestrians on our roads, we want you to follow this rule. Don't keep the left. Keep the right, so that you see oncoming traffic. In case of anything, if a vehicle loses control, you're seeing it coming. You can escape. Don't walk in the road. Use the footpath. That's where you're supposed to pass, because for you, you're walking on feet, and these vehicles are moving at a terrible speed. And this is a metal, this is a body. We don't want to lose you. Pedestrians are dying on the road because they are walking on the wrong side of.
On the side of children, parents, guardians and caretakers are urged to take maximum responsibility to children who play near the road.
Don't allow children to play near the roads. It has come to our attention. Most children play near the roads. So when the ball goes to the road, the child will run to pick his ball from the road. He will not mind about the oncoming traffic or vehicles. He will just enter the road to pick the ball. So parents, guardians, caretakers, take note of this. Don't allow children to play near the road. Let's keep these children safe.
Nampima therefore called upon drivers to maintain discipline while using the road and urged passengers to always speak out for their lives.
Speed kills. You can't control that car once you're speeding. We've lost a lot of people. Let's adjust. It's high time you change your attitude when you're driving on the road. Your behavior is very important. We need to see discipline on the road, and it starts with you. Do not drive beyond the speed limit of the areas where you are. You'll not be able to control that car in case of anything. Also, we urge passengers to speak up for their own safety. Say something. Don't stay silent when you're being driven, like your luggage in the car. You're being ridden on a motorcycle in a reckless way.
Following traffic road signals and marks can as well be considered while using the road. Sala Chidabo, live at 8.
And in sports today, the Muslim faith-founded schools once again emerge at Kawanda Secondary School for the annual Uganda Muslim Association Games over the Easter weekend. They participated in several games such as football, netball, badminton, handball, volleyball, and so many more, where we saw Chibuli Secondary School emerge the overall champion. Let's have a look at this story.
With these games, because that's the only way you are going to introduce your brand to the youngsters at an early stage. You are not going to lose when you are identified with us, because you are investing in the future. So please invest in the future by associating and be associated with UMEA Solidarity Games and UMEA as an institution. Like I've told you, UMEA is the foundation body of all Muslim founded institutions in the country. This is a hope you can't miss to stand with and to be identified with. I thank you all I thank all of you who have been here tonight to witness this beautiful game. I think you've seen the talent we have. You've seen the talent we have in this country. We thank you. May God bless all of you. And congratulations to those that have won, and wish you the very best.
The Serenity Oval in Kemengo played host to the 5th edition of the Bat-Ball Open West edition on 8th April 2023. The tournament featured 4 teams named after common birds attached to the region, and a total of 56 players took part in the personal hygiene-themed event. The tournament saw each team pick up a win on day 1 of the competition, with the second day hosting the final game. Oluyongo emerged victorious in a hard-fought final against Kanyonza, winning by a margin of 27 runs. With this win, they joined the ranks of the other regional champions, namely Ejibati from the east, Butu from the Nile, Agak from the north, and Akasumagis from the central region. The tournament was not just about winning, as the 16 of the best players from the region will represent the West at the upcoming Bat-Ball X, an inter-regional tournament taking place in June. The chairman of the local committee of the West Edition emphasized that the tournament is a sign that the western part of Uganda is capable of producing talent.
But the tournament 2023, I'm so delighted that youngsters have been given a chance to play cricket. Since we are the last batch of the Babo event, we are so grateful. We've seen lots of talent in Ndejje, Gulu, Soroti, Central, mention it in the north. So these kids have not been getting a chance to play lots of cricket, but now we've seen lots of talent, and I have a strong feeling Uganda cricket will have a blast of its kind when it comes to cricket week and under 19 qualifier.
The chief organizer Martin Ondeko of Batbo Uganda Limited, the tournament's organizers, also spoke of the significance of the West Edition. The Batbo Open West Edition was not just about cricket. The theme of personal hygiene was also highlighted throughout the tournament, as players were encouraged to maintain high standards of cleanliness and hygiene both on and off the pitch.
I'm very lucky to play in this tournament because I know I'm also alive, yes. So I thank God for having helped me to come here. I was fielding, but I didn't get the chance to bowl over, but still I got to play. I know it feels now, so now I'll keep on training so that I come for such competitions. So now, back at school, the way we keep our personal hygiene, yes, the way we keep proper personal hygiene, like we organize houseworks, and we are 9 houses, so the winning house gets a prize pool at the end of the term. So we make sure that we work hard to get the bull. And once you get the bull, you get a chance to eat it, have fun with your house teachers and then the teachers. So
the tournament was a reminder that personal hygiene is essential in preventing the spread of diseases, and it was an excellent opportunity to raise awareness of this critical issue. It showcased the talent that exists in the western part of Uganda and also demonstrated the commitment of Batbo Uganda Limited to develop cricket across the country. Moving on, the best player from each region will face off in the upcoming Batbo X in June this year. Sala Chirabo, Arsharan Kiranda, live at 8.
Thank you very much for watching. My name is LONA KASASA Jemima. This has been live at 8. Until tomorrow, same time, same station.